Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you saw the previous video, you know today we are going to be finishing up basically the Olympic course over in Paris. We're going to play round 2 on the Pro Tour of the SGT. Round 1 we finished even and kind of, I think we're in like 39th place currently in the tournament. I did look ahead and it looks like, probably to get into the top 10, probably going to need to finish somewhere around maybe 5 or 6 under. So going to have to really go low today in today's round to try to crack the top 10, but even if we don't do that, maybe we at least get a top 20 or top 25 finish out of this tournament this week. All right, real quick, let's jump in and take a look at the settings for this round and see if they've made it much harder than what it was in round 1. All right, so it looks like for round 2, we're still on the white tee, so the distance will be the same today. They have changed the pins to Sunday pins. The stimp has moved up from 11 to 12, so the greens will be a little bit faster today. We've got putting set to normal still. Fairway firmness is gone up to hard from normal, and then green firmness is back still at normal, and then wind has kicked up from calm to breezy. So it is going to play a little bit harder. Starting round 2, we do have water all along the left and kind of out there in the driver area. So going to try to be smart again. Start off with a 2 hybrid, put something in the fairway, and have a better start than what we did in round 1. All right, so no surprise, we're starting out in the rough today. We were in it a lot in round 1. So we've got 133 left down the hill with a helping breeze here. The ball is above the feet, so I have aimed out to the right side of the green. So hopefully this kind of just the wind and the slope just kind of help bring the ball back towards the flag in the middle. Be enough, ball. Whoa, ball. Whoa, whoa. All right, so good second shot out of the rough, so we've given ourselves a chance for birdie here on hole number 1. All right, great way to start off the round. So now we're headed into the first par 3 here, completely over water, 194 yards, a little bit down the hill. Gonna try to hit a 6-iron. Hopefully we can carry the water and just get something on the green and give ourselves a putt. Wow. Guess the golfing gods are smiling on me in this round. We are 2 under, and that was, very, very lucky shot. I really thought when I hit it and I saw the carry of 182, I didn't think it was going to clear the water. So moving on to hole 3 here, our first par 5. So hopefully we can keep this birdie train kind of rolling. Just want to kind of keep this hopefully in the fairway and give us a chance. Please don't go in the water. Get out of the water. I'll take that. That's better than water. So again, fortunate that we bounced over the water hazard there. We are in the deep rough, so this is just going to be whack it back out basically into the fairway hopefully, and then it gives us a chance at a wedge on the 3rd shot. Bounce and go. Bounce and go. Get back in the fairway. Oh, you're killing me. All right, unfortunately didn't make it back to the fairway, but we've got 81 yards left. A little bit of a helping breeze. Gonna hit lob wedge. Hopefully we can throw this up pretty high, get it to settle, and stop. Sit, ball. Sit. All right, so still kind of confused on the calculations because we were in the rough coming out of the rough, but the launch monitor had that at 91 carry, and in the game it still went 91 carry. I know I had a little bit of a helping breeze there, so maybe that helped offset the actual penalty. Hit it a little bit further. I was honestly trying to probably hit it closer to probably the actual number. So unfortunately we've stuck ourselves in the rough back behind the green. So now I just want to get this on the green, hopefully in the gimme circle, and get out of here with my par. Whoa, ball. Stop. All right, so not a great effort, but we are on the green. Not a whole lot to this putt. Hopefully I can just give it enough speed and get it in there and get out of here with par. Turn. Come back down to earth a little bit. We ended up bogeying that par 5, which we shouldn't have. So now we're on to par 4 number 4. We're still 1 under. Fade. Spinny. Kick right. All right, so we found another fairway, a little bit more, too much backspin on that, so we kind of lost some distance, but still in the fairway, 126 left, up the hill here, almost 11 feet. So get a little bit of a helping wind. Gonna hit pitching wedge kind of left of the hole, and hopefully the wind just kind of helps bring it back. Come on, get over there. Fade. Spin. Spin. Not the greatest of efforts there, but we at least got a birdie putt. 32.5 feet, down the hill 8 inches. Little right to left break. Oh, you got to hit it. I think mentally with the stimp going up to 12 today, I just expected it to roll a little bit faster. Hopefully clean this up for par though. So got a 4 with a par. We're still 1 under, heading into another kind of shorter par 4. Gonna try to just hit this into that neck of the fairway. Hopefully we can hit that small fairway. All right, hit a little bit of a draw there in with the wind, so we didn't stay in the fairway, but we got 94 yards left here into a 9-10 mile an hour breeze. So I'm going to try to throw this just towards the middle of the green in the hole with my 54 degree and hopefully get a good birdie opportunity. Bite. All right, just past the hole, not too bad. Got a good birdie look here. Little left to right break, about 14 feet. Turn. All right, so I played a little bit too much break. Kind of did pull that one just a little bit to the left too. So missed out on that birdie opportunity there. Got another short par 4 here, so just keep this in play. Don't want to go right and out of bounds. So we'll probably end up left and maybe even in the left rough here. No, 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 no. Quit it, quit it, quit it. All right, so pretty fortunate, kind of hit down on that, put a lot of backspin on it, so we didn't get a lot of distance. So it kind of prevented us from going over there close to that out of bounds. So we've got 109 left, a little bit of right to left breeze. Ball slightly above the feet, so we are going to aim out to the right of the flag here a little bit, and hopefully the slope and the wind help us carry it back to the pin. Bite a little bit, bite. All right, so executed another shot out of the rough. We're just inside of 9 feet and it's level, so hopefully don't blow this birdie opportunity like we did on the last hole. So hopefully we can knock this in, get back to 2 under. Jam that one in there. So we got a birdie. We're back to 2 under through 6, headed into 7. Got a longer par 4 here. Got a hit driver, but we got to stay left here because there is out of bounds just off to the right. I was hoping for a pull fade, but that'll be fine too. Get down the hill. So not in great position because this is a par 4, but we're 200 out, a little bit down the hill. We got a left to right breeze, and the ball is well below our feet. So it's going to come out and go right. So I've aimed way left kind of the green. So hopefully the wind and the slope, we can just kind of get this on the green, maybe get a decent birdie look. If not, just 2-putt and get out of here. A little thin on the contact. All right, so a little thin on the contact there, but it's not bad. We just kind of need to pop this out of the rough, get it on the green, let it roll towards the hole. Hopefully get it in a gimme circle so we can just go ahead and get out here with par without having to putt. All right, so got it in the gimme circle, got out of there with par. We're moving on to number 8, still 2 under. We got 191 yard par 3. We're downhill 6 yards. Got a little right to left wind. I'm going to aim out right to the hole and maybe try to hit a little bit of a draw with the 7-iron so I can give it a little bit more distance and get it there. Draw. Draw. Kick left. Kick left. Left. All right, so I had pretty good distance. Unfortunately, just didn't get the draw that I was hoping for there. So kind of the same as the last hole. We're going to kind of just pop this up and get it on the green and roll it into the gimme circle. right, got out there with another par, so we're still 2 under, headed into number 9. We've got us a long par 5 here, but we do have danger left and right, kind of in that driver zone. So we got water to the left and the wind blowing towards the water, but then we also got out of bounds to the right. So got to be really careful with this shot. Just want to get us something out there with no penalty. Gives us a chance to get a birdie on this hole. Whoa, ball. Whoa, hold, come on, wind. Well, did exactly what I didn't want to do. So now I'm basically going to try this again. But anyway, we're 288 out and we're hitting shot number 4 here. So got to do something good here. Hopefully keep it in the fairway, advance it up there, give me a wedge so I can stick something close, and maybe limit the damage here to just bogey. All right, I wanted to leave myself in the fairway so I could put some spin on this, but unfortunately did not. So we've got 69 yards left up the hill into the wind. Lob wedge. Like I said, hopefully we can get this close, get out of here with just a bogey. Go ball. Go ball. Just really hoping, coming out of the rough, no spin, that was really going to really release. Give me in that gimme circle so I didn't have to make this putt for bogey. But we got a little bit of left to right break, basically just over 9 feet to save this bogey. So even after hitting out of bounds off the tee, we got out of there with bogey. Unfortunately, if we would have just not had that first shot, we would probably get out of there with birdie. And we'd be 3 under instead of 1 under right now. But heading into number 10, we made the turn. So we're still under par, 1 under. We've got a short par 4 here, so got to capitalize and get that stroke back. All right, it's not a terrible drive. It's kind of really a narrow fairway to hit, and I wanted to stay away from the water on the left. So we are in the rough on the right with 57 yards left, about 12 feet up the hill. A little bit of wind in our face, so hopefully I can just stick this kind of close like I did on the last hole, and maybe get an actual birdie. Spin, bite. All right, so didn't get in the gimme circle, but we got a putt just like we had on the last hole pretty much. So this one's just under 9 feet and a little bit downhill, so a little touchy, but hopefully we can just jam this one in and get a birdie. So we got our birdie, got our stroke back. We're headed into number 11, 2 under. We've got a short par 3 here, 171, a little bit down the hill with a left to right wind. So I'm going to aim out just left of the flag. Hopefully I can get this 8-iron deep enough that we can get to something pretty close. All right, so not great contact, kind of lost some distance, so not the best effort there. But we've got 47 feet, 1 foot 9 inches up the hill, so this is going to play more kind of like a 68 footer with a little bit of left break on it. So I'm hoping just to lag this one in the gimme circle and get out of here with a par. Go! Just missed the gimme circle by 7 inches, so get a little left breaker here. Hopefully just stuff this in the hole and get out of here with a par still. All right, so heading into 12, we got another par 4, just over 400 yards. All right, solid contact, unfortunately, and a solid drive as far as distance goes. Fortunately, in that driving area, that neck of that fairway is just really, really small to hit. So we're playing out of the rough. We've got 110 yards up the hill, 11, almost 12 feet with a right to left wind. Gonna try to hit the 50-degree wedge. Whoa, ball, stop, just stop. All right, so the result from the shot wasn't that bad, but the contact wasn't great. It was kind of thin, but I'll take it. We've got 19 feet left, 4 inches down the hill. Got a little bit of a right to left break here, so hopefully we can make a birdie putt and get to 3 under. All right, so we got the birdie. We're moving on to 13. We are 3 under. We've come to a short par 4, but there's a lot of water protecting the green and the fairway on this hole. So we're going to try to do the smart thing, hit the 2 hybrid, just put something out in the fairway, and give us a chance on the next shot. Draw. Draw. Do not go in the water. Freaking 2 hybrid. Every time I try to do the smart thing, I feel like I end up in this situation. So I feel like deja vu all over again. We're in the water. We've dropped 3. Fortunately, back in the fairway. We got 134 left, a little bit downhill with a decent breeze behind me. So I'm going to try to hit everything I got in this 50 degree, and hopefully we can get some spin on it, get this close, make a putt, and get out of here with par. Probably should have just tried to hit a nice, easy pitching wedge. Shouldn't have risked trying to go short there. But we got 14 yards left. I'm going to try to just get this on the green, let it kind of roll to the right. Hopefully, maybe we get lucky and make it, but at least maybe get in the gimme circle, get out of here with just a bogey. Go ball. Go ball. Going in the wrong direction. So we're back to 2 under after that bogey going into 14. This is a par 5, though, so hopefully we can get that stroke back. No surprise playing from the rough. I'm just going to try to hit a 7-iron, get it up on that top tier, basically a fairway, and then we'll just hopefully have a wedge left. Back in the fairway, going to hit 54 degree. We got 106 left with a little right to left wind here. Spin, spin. Ball. Too much. Shit. Spun it just a little bit too much there. So we spun back through the gimme circle. So now we've got basically an 8-footer just up the hill for birdie. Hopefully we can knock this in and we can get that stroke back. So we failed on that birdie attempt, unfortunately. Now we're still 2 under, moving to 15. It's a short par 4, so we're going to try to do the smart thing again. We're going to try to hit 2 hybrid off the tee, keep it in the fairway, give us a good lie for the second shot here. Finally was able to put the 2 hybrid off the tee in the fairway. So we got 140 left, pretty level. We got a little bit of a breeze back in our face. The pin is up on the front, and it is guarded on the left and right side there. Kind of the front is almost kind of like an island green here. So got to be precise with this. Gonna aim left of the hole with the wind blowing a little bit to the right, and then hopefully we can get enough on this 9-iron. I think we got enough on it. Yeah. Just didn't fade. All right, so made the safe play, but we've got 18 feet left, basically just slightly downhill, left to right break. A little less speed, a little less break. Either one could have made that. So we're letting these chances go by here. Unfortunately, we're out to 16 now. We're still just 2 under, so we really need to kind of birdie if we want to have a chance at even sniffing the top 10 in this tournament when it's all said and done. So we got 170 left, 5 yards down the hill with a little bit of breeze in our face. I'm going to try to play it off the left a little bit and just cut a little bit or fade a 7-iron to take a little distance off of it. Too much. Whoa ball. Whoa ball. All right, get ourselves a good look at birdie. We got 9.5 feet, just slightly downhill, right to left break. Yes. All right, so that's 1 of 3 birdies. So hopefully we can keep it going here. This is probably one of the tougher holes to birdie though, because it's like 470-yard par 4. So we need a really good drive off the tee here. It's not a great drive, but at least we can reach the green here. We got 182 left, a little bit up the hill with a helping wind. I'm going to hit a 7-iron, hopefully kind of land it more towards the front or middle of the green and kind of run it back to the pin. But the ball is below our feet, so I have aimed out left of the hole, hopefully to account for that. Hold there, ball. Hold up. Go left. Kick left for me. Whoa, ball. Whoa. All right, so kind of long distance from the rough. I'll take that. We've at least got a 22-foot, basically, birdie putt here. A little left to right break and slightly down the hill. Go ball. Go ball. Didn't hit it. So we failed to get our birdie on 17, so we're 3 under going into 18. Fortunate break is that this is a 460-yard par 5, so basically the same distance as the hole we just played. It's just we're getting an extra stroke here, so it is possible to maybe get this on 2 and have a good look for eagle. So we got to get off the tee well, though. In the rough, just stay out of the bunker. Stay out of the bunker. All right, I think this is pretty much the position I was in round 1, and actually got it on the green and had a decent look, you know, like a 40-footer or so for eagle. So hopefully we can do that again. I'm going to aim out right out of the flag because the ball is above our feet. It is going to go left. We are hitting into basically a straight-on wind, 158 yards. Going to try to hit an 8-iron, and hopefully we can get this inside of 25 feet. Ah, it's a little fat. Pulled it. Full fade. Whoa, ball. Whoa, ball. Whoa. All right, so much better than I anticipated. We ended up inside of 12 feet, a little bit down the hill. Basically, pretty straight putt for eagle here. So hopefully I can make this. We can get this back. We can get this back to 5 under for the round, and then maybe that'll be good enough to hold close to the number 10 spot, or at least maybe a top 15. Yes. So at least in the second round, we got a lot more red on the scorecard, and I was fortunate to finish the basically the round with that eagle. So we got it down to 67. So we finished 5 under. I was really hoping to probably get close to double digits, like 10 or 11 for the tournament. Unfortunately, just didn't capitalize in that first round. We shot even. Would have been nice to be 4 or 5 under there, so I wouldn't have to work quite as hard, so that maybe we could get close to the top 5 this week. We'll take a look at the standings and kind of see where we sit. All right, so if we scroll down here real quick, we didn't unfortunately make the top 10 or even the top 15 with that score. We actually finished just outside the top 15 at number 16 here. All right, I want to thank you guys again for watching the video today. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure to like the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel, helps us grow. I do have some videos coming up probably later this week. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a new launch monitor that we haven't had on the channel yet. So stay tuned for that. So again, just want to thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next